Hi Earthlings, I'm Trice. In this video, you will learn how to find a mentor. And this is specifically designed for introverts. If you're shy and freaked out about the concept of cold calling somebody or begging somebody to be your mentor, you are in the right place because you won't have to do any of that. I did this and I made $135,000 more than the average investor by using this exact formula. And if you watch all the way to the end of the video, you'll know how to do it too. So I have been focused on building my wealth since I invested my first McDonald's paycheck at 16. And the more you study wealth, the more you'll hear successful people say, oh, you need a mentor. To be successful, you need to find a mentor. Find a great mentor. And this just scared my socks off because I was the type of girl that couldn't even sell Girl Scout cookies. Those things sell themselves. But it was just so freaky to me to go out and ask people for stuff that finding a mentor was my weak spot. Now fast forward a lot of years and I was reading Money Master the Game, and he really wanted Warren Buffett to be interviewed in his book. He got a lot of financial gurus and he really wanted Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett said no. He said, I will not do it because everything I have to say has already been said. There's nothing new that I can say to you in your book that has been said before. I realized that even if I had the best connections in the universe and I got Warren Buffett to sit here in this room and mentor me personally, he would not say anything different than he has already said before. And that's when the light bulb went off, that your mentor does not have to be sitting in the room with you. Your mentor does not even have to know you to mentor you. It's all about you adopting them as a mentor. And I developed a very step-by-step process that allowed me to harness all of Warren Buffett's information to get $135,000 more than the average investor. I have over 11% 10-year rate of return when the average investor has a 3.6 rate of return, and we never met. Buffett and I. This is the exact step-by-step formula that I used. The very first thing that you have to do is get a very clear picture of your end goal. This is so important because this helps you pick the right mentor. There's a whole bunch of successful people, but if you don't pick the specific mentor for you, you won't get the results you desire. And I'll show you an example on my life. I have attracted and achieved every goal I wanted. So I was like, what is my cherry on top goal? And I decided my goal would be to be able to provide my dream life for my entire family. So if my husband didn't work or anything, I would be able to provide all the income. And I was like, what does that life look like? I want to go on vacations. I want to be able to live in my dream apartment. I was very, very specific, and I came back to $500,000 a year. If I made $500,000 a year, it would be able to provide for this life for everybody in my family, and then some. But I listened to the words of wisdom from Dan Pena, and he said, you will never achieve anything higher than your goal. So I just took that $500,000 and I doubled it. And I said, I want to make $1 million in a year. That way, I'm sure to be set and covered. Then I had to figure out how to do that, because as my current job as a financial planner, I could not see enough clients in a year no matter how amazing I was. So I knew I had to find a different avenue. And this took a little looking. Like first I made a kids game called Counting Treasure, but I realized I'd have to sell zillions of them. And then I thought about writing children's financial books. I don't have the patience to write a book. I can't even spell a word. And then I finally landed on YouTube. And I noticed YouTube has the possibility to make $1 million a year. Now all I needed was a mentor. A mentor is simply a guide, somebody who has done it before that allows you to do it too. Which brings me to the second step, which is to put out the intention. And your intention is to find the perfect mentor for you. Do you see how the word intention is very different than I'm trying to find the perfect mentor for me, or I hope to find the perfect mentor for me, or I beg, please, Lord Jesus, can I find the perfect mentor for me? All these are very different than intention. Intention, feel it in your body. It's a knowing, it's a done deal. Since that your mentor doesn't even know you're alive and you most likely will never be in the same room with them or talk to them personally, your energy must be very clear. I'm really into feng shui, and so to make this a little bit more concrete, I wrote on a piece of paper, I intend to find the perfect mentor for me. I put it in a silver box and put it in the helpful people section of my house. And then you go where your mentors are. And so finding your perfect mentor, my friend, is a lot like dating. You have to date a couple different people before you find the dream husband, right? I knew nothing about YouTube, so I just went to the most successful person to begin with, which is Felix. And he has over 99 million subscribers. And I was just watching his stuff. I'm not into gaming. I'm not into anything like that, but I'm like, he's been madly successful. What has he done? Then I saw that these ads for this YouTube training course by Jump Cut, and they had a successful YouTube channel and they made millions of dollars. Okay, I'll buy your course for $1,000. And I watched it, and the information was valuable, but I knew I had not found my mentor. It wasn't resonating. So that's the big thing. When you find your mentor, it will resonate. I just kept trying to more clearly define what I was trying to build. Which brings me to my third step, is to ask a specific question of your mentor. And all those other teachers got me to my question that I needed to find my ideal mentor, which was, what is the specific direction of my channel? And I just have a guilty pleasure of watching finance channels. I just think that they are like candy. So I wasn't researching. I had let go of this idea of finding a mentor, and that's usually when your mentor will appear. And as I was watching one of my guilty pleasures, my mentor said, to find the direction of your channel, you only need to do two things. Look at what you're interested in and you like talking about, and talk about that. And I know that sounds so freakishly obvious, but it was like platinum straight to my heart. This is my mentor. He is doing the same type of subject that I like to talk about. He makes over $1 million a year on his YouTube channel. I think he makes 2 million or something absurd. And when I look at him, I say, if he can do it, I can do it. And these are the qualities that make a perfect mentor. You're inspired by them. They don't feel godly or on some other plane, which brings me to the fourth step. Once you've found your mentor, this is how you harness their power. Is no matter what medium they're delivering the information. Maybe they're a YouTube star. Maybe they've written books. Maybe there's books written about them. Maybe they sell courses. Whatever medium they deliver their knowledge through, this is the first thing that your mentor will say to you. Sit, listen, learn. You sit, you listen. I talk, you learn. And that's it. And I don't know about you, but oftentimes coming up with the specific question that I am looking for is extremely hard. But as they talk and you are able to see more clearly what you're looking for, shocking how clear the answer comes back to you. When I was like, what makes you so successful, mentor of mine? All of a sudden, my mind started seeing, wait, he posts consistently 3 times a week. Wait, he says he's never missed an upload ever in 3 years. Look, he has a beautiful set. All these specific parts make him as successful as he is. And because I'm asking that focusing question, how are you so successful? I get to learn his teachings by just watching. Lastly, just go apply the things you learned from your mentor. So if this was helpful, my darling earthling, will you do me a huge favor and just give that like button some love. Thanks for watching. If you guys like the vibes, subscribe. You want to say bye? Bye.